Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up and share my video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Always bear in mind that these are all alleged information, okay? From what we heard, allegedly, they said Kabiyesi storms Queen Naomi's church today to clear the air over what happened between Queen Naomi and the Oloris the other day that she visited the palace. We have heard that Queen Naomi have been the only one preparing Kabiyesi's food. And because of what happened the other day, they said it was Dr. Elizabeth who usually comes to pick the food, and deliver it to Kabiyesi. But all of a sudden, they said the food was switched. And they started accusing Dr. Elizabeth. At some point, Ooni of Ife's sisters was involved. And they said Dr. Elizabeth took an oath of innocency, and of which we heard that nothing happened to her over the same issue. Who switched the food, who did not switch the food. We did not hear that Kabiyesi's sister took the oath. We did not hear that. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe Queen Naomi have decided to change, to come close to her husband, to do her wifely duties, because if you remember the other day she said she is still doing her queenly duties when she had an interview with Mr. Johnson. So they said ever since then she have been the one bringing the food to the king directly. The very first day that she stormed the palace, they said everyone was shocked. The Oloris could not hold it. They cannot stand it because they believe that they have scared her out of the palace. She is finding it difficult to come to the palace and all of that. And from what we are hearing, it looks as if maybe their jazz that is chasing her out of the palace is working. But only recently we have discovered that it is not working, but she just decided not to be coming to the palace. So right now they say she have been the one bringing the food. So on one of these occasions, they said she came. Maybe Kabiyesi was not around, or Kabiyesi stepped out before she was able to reach to the palace. They said when she enters, okay, when she reached the gate, I don't know who they said packed her own cars. It was one of the Oloris that packed her own cars in front of the where Queen Naomi should, the road that she, as in the road that she's supposed to take that leads to Kabiyesi's chamber, you know. And they said, someone said it's at the gates, while others are saying it is the road that leads to Kabiyesi's chamber. I don't know, but they said there was a blockage. They blocked her on her way to the palace, and it happens that it was Oloris, that are involved. And because Queen Naomi doesn't need drama, if you know her, you know she doesn't talk so much. She talks less and acts more. So she just turned her car and moved back. She went back to Akure without delivering that food. And they said she was not happy about it, such that they said she called Kabiyesi and told him what happened. And even they say she was angry, and she told Kabiyesi that she will stop coming to that palace until he is able to caution his wives and put them on leash. That failure to do that, she's not stepping her foot inside that palace again because she doesn't like drama. Because what these people they want to do is to cause drama, because those ones, they no get shame. Oh. From what we are hearing, they say they no get shame. People that can go to Ojaja Mall and fight and they quarrel with each other there, it simply means that they don't have shame, you know. So they want to drag Queen Naomi into their shameless acts and the quarrel and the altercation, because to them it's a normal thing, it's a norm. Because right there in the palace, we keep hearing that they are always having a serious altercation within themselves, thereby selling themselves couple before the staff, before the security guard, before everyone in the palace. Maybe that's where they want to drag Queen Naomi to. And because she is a quiet girl who knows her worth, and they say she just turned her car and moved. That is the end of her coming that day. Then Kabiyesi did not, maybe after, I don't know, maybe he must have cautioned the wives They said the next day he was waiting for Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. And that day they said Queen Naomi have promised that he is coming with Prince Tadenikawo. And they say Kabiyesi waited and waited and waited and waited. Yet uh, Queen Naomi did not come with Prince Tadenikawo. So they said today being Sunday, early morning, they said Kabiyesi did not sleep well last night over the fact that Queen Naomi did not come as promised. Then he decided to go to Akure, to her church, to go and clear the air, to go and tell her that he is not in support of any of the action by the Oloris, that he is not aware of it, that he have done something concerning it. I don't know if that is one of the reasons they said he restricted anti-blue-blooded, you know. I don't know if that's the reason. But a lot of people are saying that one reason that he restricted them was because they seized his passport. I don't know. I don't know the actual reason. But they said he storms Queen Naomi's church Akure to come and remind Queen Naomi that he is doing everything within his power to ensure that she returns back to the palace by June. So by then, all of these dramas will not be happening again because she will be the owner and she will stand her ground and all of that. So they say Queen Naomi was happy to see him anyway, but that is not all we wanted to hear. We wanted to hear that Queen Naomi is back to the palace. To me, that is what I want to hear. Guys, isn't that true? We want her to return back to the palace. That is where she belongs. And the women should move out of the palace. And this itching thing that we're hearing about, if it is true, let it start to happen to all of them. Let them leave that palace at once. Even anti-gospel, this is it Ijebu princess? Let her also leave the palace because that one is a total pretender. Okay, guys, they said he stormed the palace, he stormed Akure, Queen Naomi's church, and everyone was happy to welcome him. And he made a promise to the church member, telling them that everything is going to be all right, that he is making preparations, that very soon that they are going to hear the good news, including the wedding thing, the returning, and all of that. My prayer is let it be so. Let it not be as those ones that we have heard before, because this is not the first time we are hearing things like this. And after everything, it will still be the way it is. Let's just hope for the best this time, that as he is promising that it is going to be so. Anyway, guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget that they are all alleged information. Tell me what you think about it on the comment section and share my video. Thanks for watching. Bye. Love you guys.